All right, so here is the block all finished up. I got this thing welded all the way around. I will say that was pretty time consuming. Took me a little while to weld all this. But anyways, that's done. My spindles are done. I'm getting ready to wipe this stuff down real good and get a coat of paint on all this. And then I'm going to go ahead and start bolting all this back together. Alright, I got a good 3 or 4 coats of gloss black on these things. So I'm going to let this dry for a little while. And then I'll start bolting some stuff up. Alright, so here's everything all bolted up. I do plan on replacing these tie rod ends on both sides. All of these joints that pivot, I'm going to replace all of those because they look like they're all the original ones. I did go through and break all these free and go ahead and lube them all up to where they'll be a lot easier to pull off when I do go to replace them. But for right now, I'm just trying to get all of this done, get everything set up, get my heights just right on the front and back. I can easily come back and pop those back off and replace those later. But for right now, this is on. I'm going to go ahead and get those hubs taken off of the original stuff that's over there on the ground. Get these greased up, get them hubs up on there. I am going to order some new bearings for those also, but right now I just want to get this thing on, get the wheels on, and see where she's going to sit. So I got the hubs bolted back on. This thing's actually going to be a lot taller than I originally thought it was going to be. As you can see how low these hubs are to the ground. I'm actually going to have to jack the front of this up some more just to get these front tires on. All of the original steering works as far as up here where the shaft comes down into here. I didn't have to change any of that. I didn't have to lengthen any of that to make this work. When I turn the wheel, everything still turns. Now we do hit a little bit. This right here hits a little bit over here. If you turn all the way to the left, about right in there. But you can still get a full turn out of this thing. So I'm going to put the wheels on next. We'll just throw 2 lugs on for now, just for the sake of testing everything out. I was worried about it clearing the spindles. Looks like it's going to clear just fine. 32s. These babies are massive. Alright, we're going to take the jack stands out and set this thing down on the tires. It's definitely going to get a set of wheel spacers though, because the tires sit way too in for my liking. Oh yeah. Real sweet, huh? She clears good. Everything's clearing real nice on it. I'm all the way over. Full left-hand turn. I'm actually not even hitting right there anymore. That must have went up a little bit when I dropped it down, when I had the weight of the cart on it. So the front is sitting higher than the back now, than before, even when it's just sitting on the jack stands. It's taller than I originally thought it was going to be. Let's see how tall the front of this is. I'm going to get a tape measure out, just for shits and giggles. "25 inches to the bottom of the side of the cart there." Let's do a full right-hand turn. Alright, that's all the way to the right. Still got plenty of clearance on this side. Now when I set the body on, that's a different story. Hopefully we're clearing everything on that. But so far so good. Well worth the time that I put into it. I may end up coming forward with something here. I may like angle this down at an angle and have a face out here a little farther on that, just to kind of pretty that up a little bit. It serves its purpose, but cosmetically it's not the most pretty thing in the world, given there's going to be the body up here, and I could always put something on the front if I wanted some kind of guard or something, but I don't know. I may do something with that just to make it look a little more full right here in this area. Definitely gonna get some wheel spacers though. Anyways, that's going to be it on this video. I hope you guys like this segment. I got a lot done this weekend on this thing. Stay tuned, plenty more to come. Still got the motor we got to get in. Predator 459 and the rear seat kit. So stay tuned.